All right, so Trump and the GE. I'm the shocker change of course. This is Eric Dickerson says NFL made example of Shedeur Sanders and his dad. And for those who don't know, Eric Dickerson, one of the greatest running backs ever in the NFL. I grew up watching him when he was at SMU. He was phenomenal, big back with speed, track speed, and he tore the NFL up. He's still one of the leading career rushers in the NFL. I think he still holds the single season rushing record. But he probably his career didn't do as well as it could have as he got traded to from Los Angeles Rams to the Indianapolis Colts, which at the time was one of the worst teams in the league. So that's that. But he's kind of saying a lot of what we said here on Trump and the GE. But I'll share my screen and let him speak for himself. Here goes.
They'll put it. Don't draft him. Do not draft him. We're gonna make an example out of him. And this came from a very good source, And he said that I won't say who. Somebody called the Cleveland Browns and said, "Don't do that. Draft
really?
Him. Yep, draft him. Don't do that because they weren't gonna draft him either.
Okay, so Shedeur Sanders, quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. He quarterbacked for the Colorado Buffaloes. He played for his dad, Deion Sanders, one of the top cover corners in the history of the league. And he was expected to go in the first round. Cam Ward was the first player chosen. I think Jackson Dart was the second quarterback chosen for the Giants, and the third quarterback chosen was by the Saints. And the Cleveland Browns chose Dylan Gabriel from the University of Oregon in the third round, and Shedeur fell to the fifth round with the Cleveland Browns. And there's all this rumblings about racism and so on and so forth. Certain teams thought that maybe Shedeur didn't do well in the interviews. Then certain teams thought that like a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers wouldn't take him because they would be afraid that with Deion hanging around, the Deion may end up taking the coach's job, and so on and so forth. A lot of nonsense. But this has happened before, happened in the past. Every year during the draft, somebody falls precipitously for no reason, just out the clear blue sky. And I remember Louis Oliver, top safety in the NFL, played for the Florida Gators, fell in the first round. Fell from a top first round draft choice to a late first round draft choice. Top safety in the country for no reason. All of a sudden, all these stories came out about drug use that didn't surface the whole time he was in college. Warren Sapp fell late to the first round because of rumored drug use. Randy Moss fell. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate, best wide receiver in the country when he came out of college. Fell too late in the first round. Chosen by Minnesota Vikings. And look on these guys' faces every year. The fans or ESPN always point to their faces while they're waiting to get drafted and see the disappointment in their faces. And it costs these guys a lot of money. When you're drafted in the top 10 versus you're drafted number 20, 21, 25, it costs a lot of money in signing bonus. And I guess overall contract. I think Shedeur signed a 4-year deal for like $4.6 million, which pales in comparison to the deals that Cam Ward signed and probably the deal that Jackson Dart signed. I mean, pales. And there's a lot of talk about racism and why Shedeur fall. But anyway, at the end of the day, he's on a good team. He had a pretty good debut in his preseason debut. But Eric Dickerson is shining light on something that a lot of people have been talking about. And again, it happens every year, and this is gonna dominate the 24-hour news cycle for most of the NFL. Why Shedeur fell in the from a potential first round draft choice to the fifth round. So a lot of African Americans are upset about it. A lot of fans upset about it. So this narrative is something that Eric Dickerson has just confirmed, and it's not going to go away anytime soon. That's Trump and the GE. Thank you.